Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Yoga for Cyclists. I'm Caryn, and this class today is dedicated to all my cyclist friends, those that have been biking for a while and those that have picked it up in the last few months. We're going to start seated in figure 4. Place the right foot down, lift the left ankle over the thigh, walk your hands closer to your seat, and find your breath. Close the eyes. Identify what brought you to your mat today. Give yourself permission to detach from anything unrelated. A couple more breaths. And we'll add on a twist yogi. So we're moving to the right, sole of the left foot down, the lateral right ankle leg down, and hands or elbows on the ground. Breathe here. And we're about halfway into this hold. Let's enjoy a couple more breaths here in our twist. To exit, hands down, lift up slowly, face front, release the top ankle and switch sides. Right foot lift, knee forward, walk the hands a little closer. This time we'll trace the chin upward, open the throat and heart center. A couple open mouth exhales. And then we'll move toward our twist, left side. Rock over, hands follow about as wide as the shoulders. Option to come down to the elbows, definitely not required. Breathe here. Couple more rounds in the twist. Hands down, slow rise, exit face front, release the ankle and sway the knees a little side to side. Meet me in tabletop, all fours. From here, let's begin to stretch left leg and right leg. Do that a couple more times. Keep the right leg extended. Start to walk the toes toward the back left corner of your mat. Look over your left shoulder toward your heel. Unlock the elbows and release. Back to center. Switch sides. Left leg long. Start to walk the toes over toward the right side of your space and look over your right shoulder. Stretching this whole left side here. Slow exit, back to the front. Tabletop all fours. We'll flip the left palm up and with the fingers toward the knee, curl and release the fingers several times. Curl and release. How about 2 more? Try the second side. Opposite palm up, fingers towards your knee, curl and release. Curl and release. Come into child's pose. Walk your knees out, flip the palms to face up. Energize the fingertips forward and the seat low. Rest your head. And connect with a simple intention for a class, a direction for your focus, or a dedication perhaps to someone you care about. Couple more breaths here. And we'll come back to tabletop. Rise all fours, knees underneath the hips. We'll step the right foot forward for a lunge position. Move in and out of your lunge several times. Pause here, right knee over ankle. Place your hands down on your thigh. Lift up through your crown. Or reach behind the back for opposite wrist or elbow, or interlace your fingers, basket grip, knuckles down and shin up. Gaze one spot in front of or above you. Try to keep your front knee centered over the third toe. We'll stay for a couple more breaths here. Lower down, hands floor, and switch sides. Step your left foot to the front, knee over ankle, move in and out of your lunge several times. We'll pause in our lunge, hands thigh, press down through the arms, up through the crown, scoop the belly in toward the back body. If you'd like more challenge, you can soften your gaze, close the eyes. We're gonna reach behind the back, opposite interlace or arm cross. Open the chest line, move the left shin forward, and turn on the outer right seat just a bit. Squeezing palms if you can, 3, 2, and release. Tabletop to down dog. Then begin to stretch out the calves a little more. Lift your hips. Pedal your feet, bending one knee at a time, gaze between the arches, and then walk your hands all the way back toward your toes. And we'll take a standing forward bend here. Without locking the knees, bring your hands to interlace, base of skull. Use your thumbs to massage the neck. Relax the inner mouth and jaw. One more inhale, and as you exhale, lower the hands. We'll start to roll up here at the back of your mat. Guide your hands to your heart or your hips, and exhale, glue the left foot down. Step your right foot forward. This can be a big step. We'll come into a crescent lunge. The toes point straight ahead, 12 o'clock. You're aiming to form an L shape with the front leg, but it's early, so don't overdo the lunge. Focus more on grounding through both feet, elevating through the spine and head, shoulders down the back. If you'd like a little more cardio, you can definitely lift the arms and maybe press the palms together, or take a steeple grip, interlace all fingers except for the index extending upward. Breathe here. Good. Slowly we'll step forward, feet together, top of the mat, and little sway side to side. Let's find mountain pose. Inhale, circle the hands over your head. And as you exhale, hands to chest. Join me again. Inhale to lift. And hands to heart. Exhale. This time we'll lift up and exhale. Bend the left elbow, bend the left knee, and hold the foot for a quad stretch. If you'd like to move into dancer, you're going to kick the shin back as the heart moves forward. Keep your chin lifted. Unlock that standing knee for 3. We'll hug left shin in 2. Hold the shin up or receive underneath your thigh. And breathe here. Let's point and flex and circle the foot. Make sure you go in both directions at least once. Squeeze in here, 3. Unhunch the shoulders, 2. And release. Little sway side to side. And back to center, mountain pose. Look up, forward fold, tee your arms, come all the way down, all the way down. Slide hands to shins for a halfway lift. And as you exhale, plank position, top of a push-up. Lower your knees and walk your hands mat width. Take 3 wide arm push-ups, gazing forward slightly. We'll meet in child's pose, palms up, knees wide. Sink your hips toward your heels and rest. One more round of breath. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale together. Look between your feet, and then walk your hands all the way back for a second dangling. You might like to walk the feet wider than your mat for this one. You can walk your hands over to one foot, and then the other. This will target the hamstrings a little bit differently. And these muscles tend to get very tight when we cycle, because we don't get that leg in full extension when we're on the bike. There's always a little bit of a bend in the knee. So we're going for mostly straight legs here. It's okay to have a slight side bend. Sway ahead. 2 more rounds of breath. Heel toes center. And then roll back up. And here at the back of your mat. Bring your hands to hips or heart. And exhale, glue the right foot down. Big step, left foot forward. We're finding our high crescent. Make sure your stance feels wide enough to be stable. Left shin forward, knee above center toe. And breathe. Always an option to raise the arms. Possible steeple grip, extending index fingers, chin parallel to the floor. Squeeze the arms in toward the ears and scoop the belly. Turn on the outer right seat. One more inhale and exhale, we'll step the feet together, a little sway, top of the mat, side to side. Feels nice. Come back to center, Tadasana, inhale. Hands heart as you exhale. Repeat that, inhale, breathe into your intention. Root the feet, hands to heart. This time we'll lift up. Exhale, bend that right elbow, bend the right knee, receive the foot. If you can from the inside, close the gap between your thighs, push down through the left leg, up out of the waist, long spine, and option to kick dancer, Nattarajasana. Heart forward, heart forward, heart forward. Couple more breaths. Slow release, hug. I almost forgot our hug. Balance component here. Slight micro bend left knee. You can hold the thigh or the shin. Start to move the lifted foot. Point flex, circle it out. Last 3. Shoulders away from the ears for 2. And release. Little sway, side to side. Let's come into our mountain pose. Look up. Forward fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, plank. To the knees. Wide arm push-ups. 3 or 5. Child's pose. Rest and enjoy. Still your mind, make a diamond shape with the arms. Form a triangle shape with the fingers. Palms down by connecting the tips of the thumbs together and the tips of your index fingers together. And imagine breath flowing in all the way up past the crown to that space between the hands. Breath all the way up to that triangle shape. And as you exhale, just give your body weight to the earth. Relax your muscles and tendons and ligaments. Meet me in seated now. Slow rise. All right. We'll extend the left leg forward, right knee on the top. Little side body stretch away from your right hip. At the same time as you're moving the body to the left, I want you to firm the right outer hip down. Release, come center, and fold forward for a few moments, breathing into the back line of that left leg. Woo-wee. Slow exit, we'll rise up and switch sides. Right leg forward, left knee on top. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, side bend toward the right. Firm the outer left seat down. Keep your shoulders in the same plane. Rise up center and fold forward. Breathe here. Couple more rounds. Scoop the belly in. Micro tuck the chin. And then keep those engagements as you rise up. Extend both legs, a little shake here. We're going to bend the knees, plant the feet, reach forward, and engage your core as you roll down bone by bone to a reclined position on your back. Reach your arms over your head. Place your right wrist on top of the left wrist. It's okay if the elbows bend a little here. Now flip the palms so they face one another and interlace your fingers. All 10 fingers interlace to the webbing. Stretch your arms back and now extend your right leg forward. Hold that. Biceps in toward the ears. And release. Plant the right foot. Ungrip. And switch. Bring the left wrist over right wrist. Turn palms face in, interlace all 10 fingers, and extend your left leg forward. Big stretch through arms and left leg. Release. Unbind and bring your hands under your butt with the palms toward the floor for fish. Prop up on your forearms and scoop the elbows closer together, as close together as you reasonably can. Inhale, look up, and as you exhale, allow your head to drop back, crown of the head on the mat. Stretch one or both legs forward. Think of the chest moving toward the wall behind you, just like your arms were reaching back a few moments ago. Legs forward, chest back, open the throat. Couple more rounds. Great way to get blood flow to the face and the brain. Release one arm, both arms. Close and open your hands a few times. And if there's anything else that you might need on your way to Shavasana, a little twist, a happy baby, or a final hug, please include that now for about 4 to 6 breaths. Winding down together, allow your eyelids to grow heavier. Your eyes to melt back toward their sockets. Open and close your jaw a couple times. Keep teeth unclenched. Become aware of your body. Remember your intention or dedication. Allow yourself to be right here. No movement. You sense your whole body relaxing from the inside. Your whole body completely relaxed. Keeping eyes closed, draw your attention back into the room. Feel for a flutter in the feet. Tap the fingers. Big full body stretch. And begin to gather the knees, roll one side, fetal position. As if you're dripping down, start to rise all the way up to seated, my friends. Connect palms, chest center. Anjali Mudra. This is a gesture in many customs and cultures of reverence, recognition, respect. And pay gratitude to this ancient practice, to the privilege of sharing this together, having this time to heal in community. And now filling up with deep appreciation for all that we are and all that we have and all that's yet to come. Deep breath, audible exhale. A couple more, inhale with me. And exhale completely. That was a good one. Inhale, lift your thumbs to third eye. Let's bow, yogis. Namaste. All right, everyone, that's our class today. Hope you enjoyed Yoga for Cyclists. Let me know if you have questions or any requests for a future class, and I will see you next time.